Next, we have Mark and Jaclyn Smith, father of Jared Schmitz and a stepmother.
Wow. 3 years, 3 reports, and we're now finally getting names. We are now getting a little bit closer to getting the answers that we've been fighting for. The most disheartening part of this, besides obviously losing our son Jared, and the devastating loss of the other 12, and the horrific, catastrophic injuries sustained by 45 of our own, and the countless Afghans lost. The most disheartening thing besides all that, unfortunately, is our Democratic Party, in my opinion. They've had 2 years to start investigations looking into this. Wasn't important. Didn't care. When we have hearings, I've watched every one of them. I listened to the softball questions being lobbed up from the left side, instead of actually getting down to brass tacks and getting the answers out of the witnesses that they're actually asking questions of. You hear it from every Republican. Last time I checked, our military is not out there defending the Republican Party. They're out there defending all of us. And the fact that this has become a partisan issue blows my mind. It should never, when it comes to the military, ever be that way. I've been on this earth for over 5 decades now. I remember my grandfather, my father telling me stories about George C. Patton. I remember General Schwarzkopf. Where are those generals? I don't have a lot of good thoughts about the ones we've got going right now, because those 2 generals been issued the orders that our current generals got by Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, would have slapped those stars down on that desk right then and there and said, hell no, I'm not doing it. They let this happen. They let our 13 kids get murdered, sacrificed out there. And they have done nothing but try everything they can to make this go away and cover it up. There are Gold Star parents you don't want to piss off because we don't stop fighting. And I'm one of them. Like Paula said, I'm going to see this to the end as well. Things have got to change. We have got to get the government back the way we used to have it, where the Democrats and the Republicans can work together, especially when it's something to do with something like this. It's ridiculous. And I'm going to take all the thunder. I'll give it over to my wife, Jaclyn.
Thank you. I really just want to talk to those families, those moms and dads, those other maybe soon-to-be parents out there that don't really know anything that's going on. I'm hoping that you guys as the media can really open up. I hope that and share what is really happening. I hope that people will actually read this report. I encourage anybody to. We still have small children at home, and I think Corporal said too, like, we're all struggling. It doesn't just end with the murdered service member or those veterans that are hurt, both physically as well as emotionally. It goes all the way down to our kids. And it's really hard to parent your kids and tell them to do the right thing, not to lie. The little things, right? We all have hopefully had kids or are raising kids at this time. You can't sweep stuff under the rug, because guess what? Parents typically always find out. And we will get to the bottom of this. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, brother. when I